was going up a hill from a main road where a bunch of cars was coming. So there was this other car. If you go up this particular hill, somebody's coming down. Somebody has to back up. So I was closer to the top of the hill than that person, and I saw the person speed up to kind of make me back up. So we're just standing there, and I don't know who's in the car. So I'm sitting there waiting for this motherfucker to move. You know, the windows were tinted. So I just got out, and I got up and walked to the car, and it opened up. It was I think she was one of the Latin tribes, or a Jake's chick that had an Edomite mother. You know, pretty woman, young, maybe in her 20s. And I saw what she did. I was further up the hill than she was down the hill, but she hurried up and tried to, you know, and I looked at her. I said, "Do me a favor." I said, "Why don't you back up?" So she goes, I'm halfway down the hill. And I said, do you know if I back up, I will back up into traffic? There's no traffic behind you. So do me a favor and back up. Then she kind of sucked her teeth, and I said, it's a fucking woman. It's a goddamn fucking woman. And then she had trouble backing up. You know how you back up and you hit the turn to get, you know, it took about, yeah, she had to turn this way, back up that way, turn this way, back up that way. I said, man, I would have did that one, two, three. And I said, I was fucking woman. Then I started thinking about women in general, and these guys that protect the women. The women are there for us, not to be for the woman, brother, not to jump in front of a bullet to save the woman. I'm gonna save you, woman. No, they're going to be a lower class in our kingdom. They're not going to be top class. They're not going to be kings. They're not going to be wearing crowns. So I was saying, man, that's why we have the attitude that we have with women. Women play a part. You got 5 pairs of shoes that you like. There's one that you wear most. Them shoes can't jump up and say, well, why don't you? I do what the fuck I want to do. You know? It's the same thing with them women. The women are there for us. And I saw her spirit. I saw her whole spirit. Everything that I do, I filtered through the scriptures. And the reason why she backed up, because I was a man. I didn't threaten. I didn't say, bitch, I'll kick your ass. But I said, look, why don't you back up? Well, I was closer to downhill than you were, which was a fucking lie. So when I used common sense, I said, look, do you see down there? That's traffic down there. If I was to back up, I'd get hit by a car. Then she thought about it, and she said, oh, that makes sense. So fuck these goddamn women too, man. And we don't need you, Jake women, to bring the kingdom back. I keep telling you that. Oh, we can get one of them. Hey, look, I do hope that some of the Gentiles get in the ship. The women. Let a ship come down there with an angel in it and pick up the Gentile woman. I ain't got no problem with that for us when we get to the wilderness. So I ain't got no problem with that. My brother.